Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Friday, the 15th of May 2020. This is a video, my weekly analysis video, where I go over all of the trades on the daily charts on my high probability trading method. So we'll look at every pair, see where we're at. It's not that flash at the moment, I'm afraid, but that's the way it is. So this is from the high probability book, which is in the book in the middle, and also the Divergence book. So that's the trading system from that. So let's go to trading view and we'll have a look at the charts. So here's my watch list on the right. Here's all the pairs I'm trading. There's a few, even a little bit further down there. So that's all the pairs. So we'll run through the setups and we'll see where we're at. Like always, you can pause the video or slow the video down if you can't understand me, or you've got to read my notes on the chart. Generally, I keep notes and they're in some sort of chronological order from top down, from left to right. So this is my high probability setup. We've got the QMP filter, which is these green and red dots on the price chart. All they are is a combination of the MACD Platinum, which is this bottom indicator, and all the MACD Platinum is a zero lag MACD. So it's a combination of the MACD Platinum and the QQE Advance, which I don't have displayed on the chart, but I'll put one on there for you. So we'll have a look at the QQE Advance, hopefully. So this is the QQE Advance. So basically a dot is formed as an example. So this red dot, look at this red dot on the QMP filter. It's a combination of the red dot, which is a cross on the MACD Platinum, and also a cross of the QQE Advance. They're not necessarily on the same candle, like in this case, but they've got to be in sync with each other. I don't need the QQE Advance displayed on the chart, but some people do like it. I don't need it. So basically with the MACD Platinum, I'm looking to buy when it's below the zero level, which is the grey dotted line, and looking to sell when it's above the zero level. I've got three moving averages on the chart. You've got a 240 LMA, a 100 EMA, and a 50 EMA. They just give me an idea on which way the trend is, nothing else. If you see red divergence, red trend lines, normally signifies bearish divergence. If you see green ones, it's bullish divergence. If you see blue trend lines, whether they be straight or angled, it's just something that interests me. Like in this case, that's a resistance level. And here we have a trend line just going through the lows. So we'll go through a few. AusCAD daily. I'm in a sell. Now my sells are designated by the red vertical dash line and the solid red horizontal line. So that's my entry point at the intersection of those two lines. This one's gone against me, obviously. The sell signal, it's hard to see, but the QMP filter is the red dot up there. Price has gone against me up to the blue trend line. Hasn't broken through, come down now. It's starting to break through this bottom trend line here. I've considered taking another sell this morning. I didn't do it though, and I'm probably happy I didn't. It's just meandering at the moment. The AusCAD, a lot of the Aus pairs. And the MACD Platinum's getting close to the zero level, so it's getting a bit tight with regards to, as soon as that MACD goes through the zero level, I'm starting to look for buys then. So, but at this time we've got like this double top, we've got this big resistance level up here, broke through this trend line. You know, on Monday I might consider another sell, but at this stage we've got a trade that's slightly against me, but it's starting to roll over. Let's move on. That's taken 4 minutes just to explain all that. Aus Swiss, now in several trades here, again started with a sell, buy, buy. You can read my notes. The position size increases, I'm hedging. If I've got if I've got hidden bearish divergence, I'm going to hedge. I like the hedging concept. So basically I take a buy, don't go in with any stops. Took a sell, didn't go in with any stops. Then a buy signal presented. It's not a standalone valid buy signal because the MACD Platinum is above the zero level, but I take the buy, same position size to protect that sell. Then I got another sell, went down, started to go down nicely, but then it went back up against me. Another buy was taken. Now this grey vertical line, I draw them in when there's something that attracts my attention, call it a warning sort of signal. In this case, is a new red dot on the MACD platinum above the 0 level. So at the moment, I'm hedged, can't lose anything. I'm in 4 trades, 2 buys, 2 sells, and I've locked in a loss at the moment. So looking for a new sell to release this hedge to the downside. Oz Japanese yen, similar scenario, except I took a sell here. Then I took another second sell based on this trend line break because the sell signal remained valid. Started to go down nicely, but again, it's popped up. Now it's gone up and it's hit this same level again. Then it's rolled back over again. So now looking for a sell. At the moment, I'm hedged. There's only 3 trades on. So there's a sell for 0.02, second sell for 0.06, and a hedge buy for 0.08. So I'm hedged completely at the moment, looking for a sell trade. Oz New Zealand, similar to the previous one, I took a sell followed by a second sell on a trend line break. Started to go down, but again went against me big time. I've taken a hedge buy up here, so I'm hedged on this pair also. And again, I've drawn this trend line across here. Price is going to get to it. Now, you think, looking at this level here, that there's a good chance it's going to roll over, at least for a little while. Hopefully I can get another sell opportunity and head back down again. The MACD platinum was close to going through the 0 level, but it's starting to turn up now. This green line down here is just a parity, 1.000. So it's a big number, and you can see how price has bounced straight off it. Oz USD, very similar. Took a sell, hedge buy, second sell, started to come down, and this yellow line is my overall break even for the 3 trades. I'm not hedged. I'm actually in a sell here. Again, I've drawn this trend line across here. Look for a clean break of that trend line. I may consider another sell trade if I get a nice clean break of that trend line. At the moment, it's not convincing. The Aussie pairs have been a little bit tough to trade the last few days. Remember, each one of these candles represent 1 day. So that's 3 weeks of crap in there, really. And as the MACD platinum's heading down, this thing's sort of still heading up slowly. So, and this green line on the Aussie is the 0.60 cent level, 60 cent level. Big number on the Aussie. And that's the yellow lines are my overall break-even levels, or break-even levels, depending which way you look at it. So that's Aussie USD. CAD Swiss. Now this is one of my problem pairs. I'm in all these buy trades from back here. I haven't drawn the horizontal lines, but they're all in the same sort of area. I just didn't want to clutter up the chart with the horizontal lines. So there's still 5 buy trades up there. Now, as I've said in previous videos, the good thing about these buy trades is they've got decent positive swap, and it's not a fast moving pair. So it's not, even though they're probably tying up some capital, I'd rather not, and they're losing trades. I'm slowly making profit on the swap side, that the having on interest, but not enough to justify the losing trade. In the meantime, I'm concentrating what's on the right-hand side of the chart. So that's those 5 buys up there. That's my overall break-even for all trades. Now, I've got a sell, a hedge buy, second sell, second hedge buy, and again a warning signal. So at the moment I've got 4 trades on this area. They are hedged. So I can't lose anything there other than probably the big swap on the sell side. So yeah, just a matter of being patient, trying to make as much as I can here. Eventually I'll get out of these trades with the profit that I make. That's the plan anyway. CAD yen, yen pairs. They have been. So this is the coronavirus. This is late February, and this is the big moves on the coronavirus. Then the yen pairs have just got really ugly, as a few of the other pairs have too. It's been tough work on the daily charts. You get these signals and they're just not following through. The market just up and down, up and down. It's really stuck in a bit of a range. But, the thing is you've got to be patient. You've just got to grit your teeth and get through the pull periods, and hopefully we'll come out the other side and not much damage is done, and we can start recouping any losses we did have. All right. Let's have a look at this one. We've got S1, sequence 1. So if you see this S1, sequence 1, normally correlates to something up here. Sequence 2, And this is where I've got the S1, S2, that's where the actual trade sequence starts. So S1 was this sell up here, and that's a stop in place for that. So that's a standalone trade. So there's a sell up here. I've already closed out half, and I've got a stop in place above these highs here. Now sequence 2 starts in here. So you've got a sell, hedge buy, second sell, and a second hedge buy. So at the moment, you can't lose on that other than we're locking in a loss at the moment. This yellow dash line is the overall break even for all trades. So I could close all these trades now and be in profit because I'm net negative 0.01. As long as price is below that yellow line, I can close all those trades and profit. MACD Platinum still above the 0 level, so I'm not planning on closing. I want to work this out with regards to the system. As soon as the MACD Platinum gets going through the 0 level, then I'll start looking at closing out these trades. But in the meantime, all good. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Let's have a look here. We see another dog's breakfast yen pairs. You know, look at all the nice moves on this side. Get the coronavirus and bang. So I just moved the writing down here just to get it out of the way, all these lines. And you have a look at this. This is ugly as in here. You know, you look at these nice sort of moves here, and you get to this dog's breakfast. But in the meantime, we've got a buy, hedge sell, second buy, second hedge sell, and a third buy. So I'm on a third buy, and it's straight away, it's gone against me. But the MACD's going up, price is going down. There's my overall break even for all the trades up there. It's not a long way away, but it's going to be tough to get to in this move. MACD Platinum's already through the 0 level, so not looking that flash. Euro Aussie. 2 sequences here. So sequence 1 over here, sequence 2 here. So we've got a sell up here. You know, look at this pair. You think these are all tiny little moves, but that's a huge move, and that's a huge move. So it's not too bad. So I took a sell, got a stop in place. So that's a standalone trade, can't lose on that trade. Sequence 2 starts here. MACD Platinum's below the 0 level. Got a buy. Took a second buy on a trend line break. Didn't work out for me. Took a hedge sell. So I'm currently hedged in this sequence in here, sequence 2. And again, a warning line drawn there because I've got a green dot on the MACD Platinum below the 0 level. Looking for a buy, but 5 days are sideways. Euro CAD. Another one, multiple trades on. Buy, hedge sell, second buy, started to go nicely, straight away reverse, hedge sell, and now we've got another warning signal to go long, but then again, a day later, straight back down again. It's just tough going to try and get out of these pairs. So at the moment we're hedged, just waiting for a buy signal. At the end of the day, the MACD Platinum may go up through here. I may not get a buy signal. Price may keep on coming down. I may pivot and decide to then go to the short side. So instead of, I started with a buy here, I may close out 1 or 2 of these trades, then roll over and decide to go overall to the short side. So it's just, it gives you options when you've got multiple trades on. You're not necessarily locked into the buy side. I hope that made some sort of sense. I've got messages coming through at the same time, so I'm sort of being distracted a little bit. Euro Swiss franc. Now this thing, there's been some talk in the media about the, I don't know what you call the central Swiss bank, I'm not sure what it's called, of intervening. Now I'm going to sell here, and this thing hasn't gone anywhere. And you know, I bang on about this pair. It's a slow-moving pair. It seems to be holding this price level, and there is talk that the central bank, Switzerland's not happy. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what it's about. I tried reading up on it this morning. You know, I don't think it's going to be anything like the disaster back in January 2015, when they depegged it from the euro. I don't think it's going to be that sort of shock move, but just be careful if you're in these pairs with the Swiss franc, Swiss at the moment, Swiss franc. Yeah, this is just going nowhere. I'm in a sell here, but it's just... All right. Euro pound. Oh, we've actually got a winning trade here. Oh, not the first one, but so you can read my notes. I've got lines drawn everywhere. Here's green. Here's the green trend lines for bullish divergence. You know, double bottoms, trend lines. So we're in a buy here, and the MACD Platinum's gone through the 0 level. I've closed half, got a stop in place. Stops are those red dotted lines there. Now, for me to sort of bring the stop up over the entry level, I really need to see like a red dot on the MACD Platinum above here or something like that, or something gives me an idea that maybe it's losing momentum. But at the moment, we're doing all right. Euro yen, another look at this yen pair. Look, nice, beautiful little moves up and down, pretty steady. Corona, just ugly. Anyway, now you're just getting cranky about it. We just got to deal with it. And hopefully it'll never happen again. All right, so what's happening here? We're in a lot of trades. So you can read my notes. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. Even there's just no clear moves. I'm just trying to think where we're even at the moment. You know, even this, if you got the sell signal up here, it would have been nice, but it was down here. As soon as you get it, it goes that way and straight back down. And it's not even a valid standalone sell signal. Oh yeah, it was. That one was. Yeah, but yeah, it got stopped out. But anyway, there's the overall break even up there. So a fair bit of work involved, but it won't take much to work out of this. I don't mind the euro yen. Once the market's settled down a bit, it's a pretty good pair to trade. Like I said, it's got some nice moves, and if you're on the right side of them, you can make the pips quickly. Euro New Zealand, multiple trades again. Buy, hedge sell, second buy, hedge sell again, third buy. Overall break-evens up here. So at least it's sort of going the right way. We've got the regular bullish divergence. We started with hidden bullish divergence. Now we've got regular bullish divergence. You can see it all there. So you just got to push up a bit and see if we can get some profit. I don't mind trading this pair, but again, big moves from the coronavirus. Euro USD. You can see the moves, COVID-19 moves, and we got stuck in a bit of range here. Eventually took a sell, and it's not convincing, but it's going the right way, albeit not convincing at all, really, is it? And the MACD Platinum's getting very close to 0 level, so I might be bailing out of this trade or tightening it up. Pound Aussie. Buy here, and I've taken the hedge sell there, and that's it. Try and see if this little base holds. Looks like it's getting broken now, so that blue trend line may be changed. Like it'll probably something look like this, and I'll change the color, change it to bullish, so it's green. Then we'll come over here and we'll start drawing trend lines in here. So preparing the chart. Hasn't been confirmed yet, but lower lows on price and possible higher lows on the MACD Platinum. So getting ready for possible divergence. Pound CAD, similar deal. I'd probably get rid of that blue line there. Took a buy, then took a hedge sell, and then locking in a loss at the moment. MACD Platinum's way below the 0 level, so just waiting on a new buy signal, then hopefully clear that hedge. Pound Swiss franc. Oh, one's actually winning. So we're in a buy here. There's a stop loss in place here for that buy. In the meantime, I've taken another sell here. The MACD Platinum's gone through the 0 level, closed out half, and got a stop loss in place for that sell. So I'm locking in profit on the buy. Can't lose on the sell, even though I'll probably lose a little bit on the second half, but overall on the sell I won't lose. Overall break evens all the way up here, which is great. So as long as price remains below this yellow line, I can close both these trades and be in profit. So I think I'm not hedged at the moment. I've still got minus 0.01 to the downside yet. So it's looking all right. The pound Swiss, pound New Zealand, this is my least favourite pair at the moment. it's been giving me nothing but grief, and every time I get close to getting out at break even, it just touches and bounces. Oh yeah, look at these candles in here. They are just ugly as candles. This is on the daily chart. Have a look at them. Anyway, we're starting to get a little bit of profit in the meantime, and we've got 3 sequences going. You can pause the video, read my notes. There's a lot happening from over here. Sequence 1 goes all the way through. Sequence 2 starts here and goes all the way through. And sequence 3 starts here and includes these 3 trades. We've got break-evens for all 3. Hence you see, sequence 1, we're not in any, we're hedged at the moment on sequence 1. So we've got an overall break-even, which is this yellow line all the way up here. And these 2 other yellow lines, you'll see where they start. It's this, the bottom one's the sequence 3 overall break-even, and the top one's the sequence 2 overall break-even. So you just need price to push up, clear these 2 sequences. Even if it doesn't make it all the way up there, we can get a bit of profit going. It's very messy, I know. It's an ugly chart, lots of lines, I get that. But there is a method to my madness. There is a plan there, and the pound New Zealand is doing my head in. Pound yen, sell, hedge buy, second sell, second hedge buy. Now, I may look at sort of drawing a trend line across here. There's my little trend line tool. So you could look at something like across here. And if that buy signal remains valid here, and say price comes down, that buy signal does not change to a sell, then we get another break, I might take a buy. Therefore, I'll be pivoting to the buy side from the sell side. So that's probably a little bit better an example. Let's have a look at the pound. Now, this is one that's a little bit messy also. I've got stuck in some trades up here. Bigger position sizes. I've got sequence 1 down here. It's probably a little bit out of whack, just to give me some room to write it, smaller font. So sequence 1 starts here. And in the meantime, I've got a new sequence, sequence 2, and I'm working that at the moment. So I've got a sell, buy, sell. Hang on a sec. Trade sequence 2. I think I've just got a sell on here. Second sell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably move that across to there. So sequence 2. Oh, there we go. Slow everything down. Yeah, I was in a sequence 2 from here. Sell, buy, sell. It came through its break-even level. So I closed the sell and the buy and a partial close on the second sell. Hence, second sell 0.06, close 0.04, and put a stop in place. So this sequence is locked in profit, and hopefully just trying to push all the way down to here, and we'll clear this other sequences up here because it's very messy. We've got a fair bit of profit in the bank here, I think. Profit to date, yeah, got about $12,000 in this, so I've got some area to play with. That's a pound USD. New Zealand CAD, going to sell here. Yeah, I probably wish I should have stayed in that in my 12-hour charts. Nice sort of resistance level. Also bearish divergence. You can see my notes. But the thing is, the MACD Platinum's just about through the 0 level already. But I do like this top up here. But it's going in the right direction. Eventually, it's been going sideways. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Since COVID, ugly. And there's a mosquito biting me. Great. New Zealand Swiss franc. I've got sequence 1, which is a buy here. It's got a stop in place. So that's a standalone. Sequence 2 starts here. So I've got a sell, buy, second sell. And I probably should have taken another sell there. I don't know why I didn't. Drew my little warning line, drew a trend line, then it went bang. Then yeah, it was already closer to break-even levels. That's probably why. Thought, I'll just keep on pushing down and I won't have to worry about it. But it looks like it's, yeah, it's close to the overall break-evens at the moment. So it's going in the right direction in a way. New Zealand Japanese yen. what am I in here? Sell, hedge buy, second sell, second hedge buy, third sell there. Nice little resistance level up here. Overall break-evens here. MACD still above the zero level. Just needs to push down. Again, the New Zealand pairs have been tough to trade too, as you see through here. Look at this. So that's 26th of March. It's just down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You know, a range trader, probably trading on the 1 hour charts, you're probably doing it right. But on the dailies, geez, nothing's happening. And here's another New Zealand USD. What was that? Oh, that was the New Zealand yen, the one before. So I'm going to sell, hedge buy, second sell, second hedge buy, third sell. Very similar to New Zealand yen. Here's my overall break even down here. The green line is the 60-cent level. MACD platinum still above the zero level. There's not much to get excited about on these daily charts. There's a lot of sideways action, and we just got to try and work our way out of them. So USD CAD, buy, hedge sell, second buy, second hedge sell, warning candle, got a green dot, nothing happening there. Stuck in these little ranges again. USD Swiss franc, another dog's breakfast. What I mean, I'm in a buy. And then I took, I sell up here, hedge. Hang on, I've just got to read my notes. I hear someone just about knocking my door too. Sequence one, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. Sequence two is a buy, sell, buy with a break even up here. Sequence three is a buy, just a buy, and it's going nowhere. Overall break evens all the way up here for all trades, which is ridiculous. Not going to make it up there. It's got to get through parity first, which is the one, this green line up there. So got a bit of work. So ideally, I just want to get sequence 2 and sequence 3 out of the way. Then I'll reverse for sequence 3 and we'll come back down for the sequence 3 trade. And keep in mind, I've got several trades on the same candle. So for sequence 1, this buy for sequence 2 will be also a buy on sequence 1. Same with this, sequence 3. It'll be the second buy for sequence 2 and it'll be another buy for sequence 1. So there's multiple trades taken on the same candle. And USD Japanese yen, what have we got? We've got sequence 1, which is a sell, and it's got a stop in place. So that's all by itself. Can't lose on that. Sequence 2 was a buy, sell, buy. And it pushed up through the overall break-even levels, but the MACD platinum still wasn't through the zero level. And we've got another big bearish candle, and we've got another bullish candle. Now we're at the zero level, and now we're just stuck in no man's land between those candles there. So that's the USD Japanese yen. All right, that's it for all the pairs, guys. It's not very exciting. There's a lot of, what would you call it, like a lot of hedging happening. And I know not everyone hedges, I get that. So if you're just going from your traditional way of trading with an entry and a stop in place, you're probably getting in a fair drawdown at the moment and getting a little bit killed. Results-wise, I know there has been a few people contact me privately and express their concerns, but you know, trading, that's a part of trading. You go through all trading methods do that. We'll have losing weeks, losing months. And trading on the daily charts, the pain seems to get exaggerated or not exasperated. There's a word in there, I can't remember it. Because it takes so long to get out of you could be stuck in a bit of a drawdown for a month or so, whereas if you're trading the 1 hour charts, you might be stuck in a drawdown for 3 days or something like that. So the pain seems to drag a bit on the daily charts, but if you spend time on the historical charts or the simulator, you know the system works through all good times and bad times. You'll come out the other end eventually. Just the patience, courage and discipline you need to see it through, maintain the trading. If a signal presents, take it. If you are concerned, stand aside, wait for the market to settle. There's no shame in just saying, no, it's too tough for me at the moment. I'd rather be either dropping to another time frame or just watching from the sidelines and practicing on demo or something like that. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Just keep in mind too, all these trades are recorded on a shared spreadsheet. That's spreadsheet. We've got a new one. It's been updated. If you do find your way to the old one, it's just there's a link on the old one that takes you to the new one, or gives you the link to it. And there you can see all of my trades. There'll be a link to that shared spreadsheet in the video, so you're more than welcome to check that out. You're also more than welcome to join my private Facebook group. We've cracked 6,000 members, where I call all these trades on the daily charts in there every day. And also you're more than welcome to join the Telegram group. And thanks everyone to subscribe to the channel. If you do like the video, please subscribe. If nothing else, hit the like button. And stay safe, enjoy the weekend, and I will chat with you next week sometime. Enjoy. Thank you.